Hey everyone, this is Arjun Rai, founder and CEO at HelloWoofy.com. Today we're going to give you a quick demo on how to use HelloWoofy to really maximize your small business potential and be seen more when it comes to digital marketing. Now, we help you with social media marketing. This is what we started off doing. We grew incredibly fast in 2020, helping small businesses, the underdogs, with just social media marketing. And then we expanded to blog automation, and now we are also providing smart speaker marketing capabilities and smart speaker automation capabilities as well. So we'll talk about that real quickly, but let's jump right in. If you can see the screen, give a holler, say hello, hello from New York City. All right, so the reason why you're seeing HelloWoofy Smart Marketing for Underdogs is because at the end of the day, people like you and me, the small business of the world, right? We need a little bit of help when it comes to digital marketing. Unfortunately, a lot of the tools that came before us, while we have a lot of respect for them, they end up really not giving you those insights that you desperately need. Was the wordings, the emojis, the hashtags, heck, even the images you used, or maybe you didn't use any images. Maybe we might want to find royalty-free images that could do really well with the post. Doesn't give you any of those recommendations, any of those insights, and so you and me as an underdog, we have to wing it to figure things out. And when you take a look at enterprise solutions, what the biggest companies on the planet are using, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely a creative, and this kills my creativity. It makes me feel like I need a PhD. It's going to cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in licensing fees, and you'll be shocked. It doesn't even schedule or create the content for me. So as soon as you come into our platform, which is HelloWoofy.com, what you'll realize is that there's a lot of white space. We wanted to make sure from the get-go that you were using a tool that was designed naturally for our creativity, our workflow, the way we think, our mindset, which tends to be very much about storytelling and making sure that we can then schedule content out, very visually. So as you can see on the left side, purple means long-term strategies. It means you're scheduling content in bulk, you're importing content in bulk. And then blue over here means the exact opposite. It means you're scheduling posts one at a time, or you're adding posts one at a time to what we call is the smart library. Now, within the smart library, let's go over there. Let's check it out. Now, in here, the first thing you want to do is you want to go into the section over here called categories. You want to fill in these categories with as much content as possible that allows you to have always content ready to go. And these categories are your themes, motivational content. We have a Facebook group called Content Masters. We always have something ready to go that is valuable and insightful for our customers who are looking for digital marketing tips or ways to use our platform more effectively. So we always have something ready to go. But let's go ahead and use this as an example, our motivation category. So let's say you want to schedule this post here right this second. Great. You want to schedule it out to Instagram. And then I want to come in and help out schedule this, but I want to schedule it next week. Let's have it come out 7 days later. The way you and I would schedule any one of these posts that we curated and we added to our categories is by hitting the little triangle next to the edit icon. And that'll effectively turn this post into a one-time single post, which before it gets sent off to the calendar can be modified with different hashtags, different words. But once it gets scheduled, the original post stays behind in the category that you originally assigned it to so that you can use it again next week or next month. The benefit of this approach is that you always have evergreen content ready to go. And you don't feel the pressure of creating content constantly over and over again and taking away from running your business. So once you get used to the curation of the content, you get used to the categories, you get used to scheduling posts one at a time, then you're ready to take it to the next level, which is creating long-term strategies, which is what we call purple or create campaign modal here. Now, let's say you want to schedule completely randomly in the month of November, motivational content to appear across November. So we'll go ahead and pick these dates here, and maybe you want to do something more for the holiday weekend. So that's one way to do it, which is completely random. You can schedule it out 180 days at a time, but I usually recommend doing 30 to 60 days at a time. But I also like to do it based on pattern. So let's go ahead and turn on pattern schedule, and let's say we're going to do it every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. We want motivational content to appear on our social media channels like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest is coming out very soon, and other social media channels. So let's click on the next button. Now the question is, how often? We're going to do it every single week. And until when? We're going to do it until the 27th. So what you'll notice is if I go back for a second, all of my Mondays, all of my Wednesdays, all of my Fridays are picked all the way up until the end of the date. And we're going to use the motivation category. We're going to go ahead and post it to, let's say, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Google My Business, or Amazon Smart Speaker, and there are a whole bunch of other integrations coming out soon. You should check out our website for the list of those integrations. But let's go ahead and say we do Twitter and our Facebook page for now. And then as soon as we click schedule, it'll start scheduling it out for me 2 weeks at a time. Now, keep in mind, we have 9 days to post 22 posts. So based on LIFO, it's going to post last in, first out. We could also do first in, first out, which is all the content that went in first will come out first, or we can shuffle it. But because we have nine days to post, 22 posts at the moment, last in, first out means the top 9 posts will come out. But what happens when he has 7 posts for 9 days? All you have to do is hit this repeat button here. And effectively, because we have evergreen content ready to go, it'll take content that has already been posted and schedule that for the last 2 days so that the campaign doesn't stop prematurely. It goes all the way through. And that is the benefit of having that mindset for having creative content that is evergreen. Again, click schedule. It'll start scheduling it out for you 2 weeks at a time. Now, the beauty of the platform is really in the content creation. So what that means is as soon as you start typing a post like, how are you? It automatically starts completing it for you. Now, you can ignore the recommendations, but it's trying to be very helpful. So let's go ahead and say, how are you? And then I love, of course, we love you guys, and my coffee. I'll complete the sentence there. Here we go. And I just made a cup of coffee just a few minutes ago. And then it will start giving you emoji recommendations. Now, here's the thing about emojis. Emojis do extremely well in terms of driving engagement and purchase intent. People are actually willing to buy more when they see emojis being advertised to them based on Adobe's research. So what did we do? We literally mapped out the entire English language to figure out exactly what those relationships look like. What does the emoji do well with? What words does that emoji do well with? What hashtags, and so on and so forth. We built a very complicated backend, which has been patented now by HelloWoofy. And that technology is available to you to kick a asterisk when it comes to the formation of that language. So obviously we're giving the best emoji recommendations, but on top of that, we're also tracking what is trending, what is popular in terms of the emoji usage. All of those little blinking dots aren't just for fun. Those are real people using real emojis in their pieces of content. So, and if you want to choose any of them, you can obviously click on that and it'll automatically add it to the text. Now, based on what you typed in so far, we will help you find 2 things: royalty-free images or memes and GIFs from Jiffy based on what you typed in the text editor. So in this case, it's obviously about love and coffee or whatnot. You can click on the search bar up here and look for your own images. But if that image that you end up choosing happens to have any text in it, click on the T icon and it'll actually read the entire image for you and transcribe it letter for letter, punctuation mark for punctuation mark, so on and so forth. Now we're going to delete the end and just have the how do you brew quote from the image. Now, what happens when you take an article? Now, this is incredibly important because you should be posting a lot more when it comes to driving traffic back to your website. And the best way to do that is by blogging more. So let's take one of those blog posts, in this case, an example from Adobe, paste it in. It will literally automatically read the article for you, give you quote recommendations, hashtag recommendations. You could even click on summarize and it'll summarize the entire article or just a little paragraph, depending on what you input, and give you a 1-sentence synopsis that can be your social post in it of itself. And then guess what? If you want to import an image from the article, just paste it in, and it'll grab the image from the article as well and add it in automatically. You could even use other graphic editors, which you can find here under the green dot, to create your own graphic images, or just drag it into this text box and it'll automatically upload. So as soon as I click post, it'll post it to wherever I wanted to schedule it out to, or I can schedule in advance and choose a date, choose a time, and it'll automatically go out. So that's how simple it is to create smart marketing content on HelloWoofy. Now let's go back to the library for a second. Now, the other thing you would have noticed in the library is that every single post has a Similarity Engine score that has been given to it. Now, the reason why this is important is because Twitter is very strict about not posting the exact same thing again and again and again, especially on multiple Twitter accounts that you control. So we know this is too similar. This is 100% similar because I just posted it. All I have to do is click on the edit icon and go in. And let's say I want to, instead of saying how to write, I want to say how to compose blog posts. Instead of website, I want to do just site. That's it. And then instead of demo, I want to do demonstration instead. and instead of emojis, this emoji here, let's say we want to switch it out for another one that's giving me a recommendation for, like like this one here. We'll add it in. Now, if I have a hashtag, like let's say it's about reading and writing, just put in the hashtag that you're thinking about, and it'll automatically switch it out for something else. If I do, let's say, success as a motivational thing, it'll automatically switch it out. Let's say inspiration. Maybe inspiration is too generic. We'll do, let's say, inspirational or motivation or inspirational quotes instead. So the point is, it does a lot of the work for you without forcing you to do the grunt work. Isn't that cool? Aren't you sold already? For the price of a cup of coffee, you can do all of these amazing things. Let's keep going. Now, calendar, super, super visual. Green to yellow to red indicates kind of how busy your days and weeks are getting, so you don't have to feel the pain of or the lack of information around when is my content coming out, where am I posting too much, where am I posting too little. This will give you the heat map, green to yellow to red. Now, journal, as I mentioned earlier, Journal is now allowing you to auto-complete an entire blog article and automatically schedule it to your Medium, WordPress, very soon other blogging platforms that we're considering integrating with, such as Shopify, Wix, Tumblr, and Blogger. But this article is something that I just wrote a few days ago, auto-completed it, typed a little bit, suggested for me content, typed a little bit more, suggested more content, found an image through our image recommendation engine here on the bottom right, and then automatically clicked on upload, chose my WordPress account, and guess what? It popped up on our WordPress website right here, 3 ways to be consistent on social media. It was so easy that it makes you want to blog a lot more and keep churning out amazing thought leadership content. That's how simple it is. Now, so that's on the journal side. Now, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, highly recommend doing that. It's called Content Masters, which is right behind my face over here. Content Masters allows you to essentially tell us what features you want us to build, what's working for you, what we can improve. We love critiques, and we love the community that's forming around our platform, because it's not just the software. There are thousands of small businesses, underdog just like you and me, who are every single day telling us what we can be doing better, what we can be improving, helping one another. There's a very vibrant community on there. At the time of this recording, you could also invest as low as $100 into our company, so that not only do you get a promise to shares, but you get to be at the ground floor as we scale our business into the biggest company on the planet, helping the smallest. That is our vision. So we've raised so far a few $100,000 from equity crowdfunding amongst 4 different campaigns. This is the 4th campaign so far. So this is your chance to invest in a company that is growing incredibly fast with a mission as big as helping small businesses all over the world for the price of a cup of coffee. Also, if you do invest, there are certain tiers. I'll give you discount codes to HelloWoofy and membership to HelloWoofy for free for several years, depending on the amount you end up putting in. Every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and we will be doing another call for our Australian clients as well. But every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time for at the moment, we do client networking calls. That's your way of saying, hey, I need help with sales funnels. Hey, I need help with paid ads. What is a conversions API? Facebook told me that I need that for paid advertising. Any question goes, or maybe you have wisdom that you want to share with other customers, come on in, share your wisdom, and make your ask, and we're happy to help you for an hour. If you need any technical help, there are a lot of solutions on the right side. The guided tour with yours truly, need a paw, 15-minute support call with us, or the help button on the bottom right will send us a ticket that requesting your details of how we can help you. And if you click on any of these paws here with the question mark, as you can see, we love dogs, and yes, my dog is our mascot. His name is Snoopy. Click on the question mark paw, and it will actually give you a video tutorial of how that specific feature works. Last but not least, one of the things that we are very proud of being able to do is work with the Alexa team over at Amazon to build an ecosystem where you and I can flourish with smart speakers taking off. We already knew that smart speakers were taking off going into the pandemic, into 2020. But guess what? During 2020, smart speakers took off, more than ever before. Social audio took off more than ever before, such as Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. But now there are nearly 500 million speakers around the world. But where are you when it comes to being the underdog, the small business owner, when it comes to engaging with your customers here, right? Well, it doesn't really exist, because guess what? When you take a look at an ecosystem like this, which is my New York City apartment, running a Fire TV, an Amazon Alexa device, what you'll notice is that all of the business apps, those little rectangles on the bottom of the screen, those are multi-billion-dollar broadcasting companies, and they are the ones who are completely capitalizing on the attention span of your customer and my customers and many other consumers day in and day out, because streaming became such a big topic in 2020. Well, where's Joe the coffee shop down the block from my apartment? He's not here because he doesn't know how to build a skill or an app. He doesn't have the means to do it. It costs tens of thousands of dollars. And he can't even teach me how to make a cup of coffee, the story behind the farmers he works with, or the ability to order. So we did it for him. If you take a look at this, this is a fully approved HelloWoofy skill on Amazon, on the Amazon store, where I can schedule video briefings, audio briefings with text descriptions on the left, just like a Facebook post, and links as a call to action. So if you're a small business owner in the gym, let's say in the fitness industry, you could have fitness tips and tricks every single day in 2-minute videos. And then you could be like, hey, if you really want to take this workout to the next level, click on the link to the left, which is over here, which is HelloWoofy.com on my thermostat on the wall. Click on the link and join our gym for a 7-day trial. Come in, ask a fitness guru about how to work out, the best way, the best techniques to use. A fitness instructor can, show you the next levels. That's your way of engaging with the customer right in their living rooms or in their bedrooms, so long as they opt in. Then you can take the customer to the website, in this case is HelloWoofy, and they can buy, subscribe, watch a video, whatever you want them to do as a call to action. And you can even have them hold up their phone, scan the screen. If the call to action isn't a link, it's a phone number or an email, it'll automatically pop up on their phone, and they can make a phone call to you, or they can send you an email. This works extremely well on the small speakers as well. They're called the Echo Shows, and now they're making bigger ones as well. But the point is, you should have access to your customers directly. To customer relationships should be existing through these smart speakers, especially since there are nearly 500 million speakers around the world. So prices start at the time of this recording as at the level of $49 for the year. If you click on Join Today, click on the Buy Now button, it'll take you down to the pricing page. Prices for this at the time of this recording start at $49 a year, going up to $69 a year, $99 a year, and $249 a year, and $11.89 a year in the sales funnel. The differences exist are around the features that are in purple. If you want to do Amazon Alexa capabilities and you want to schedule just basic broadcasting, that starts at the SMB tier with basic Alexa capabilities and Instagram business automation. So you can automate feed posts so long as they're either 1,000 by 1,000 or 1,000 by 800 pixels, which is a 1-to-1 4-to-5 ratio. Just the feed posts for Instagram business accounts are fully automated. You don't need the reminder. You do need the reminder, which is a Woofy iOS app or an Android app, to get the reminders for personal Instagram, personal Facebook, which is your profile, Snapchat, and TikTok. Everything else is fully automated. You don't have to get the reminders to your phone. As far as the middle tier is concerned, you may want to start taking a look at this because it has LinkedIn video capabilities. Video is important to you. Definitely consider this. Google Web Stories, the ability to send content to your website directly and have it indexed by Google. You want to pay attention. When Google does something, you always want to pay attention. And then messaging capabilities. Is it important to automate scheduling of content to your messaging platforms that you're working with, or have the Wave video integration, Sniply integration, and other capabilities? Of course, the higher you go, the more members you get, the more accounts you get. These accounts are considered destinations. So what that means is, if let's say you have a Facebook profile under James Smith, right? James Smith has 5 admin accounts that he owns as groups, and 5 admin accounts of pages. That's considered 11. The profile, which is semi-automated, the pages, which are fully automated, and the groups, which are fully automated. The 5 and 5 and 1, that's 11 destinations or 11 accounts in our language. Now, when it comes to the other 2 tiers, you want to scroll down and take a look at the differences here. Client approval. If you're running an agency and that's important to you, definitely don't consider anything lower than the agency plus. That'll be essentially when entire categories can be locked down until someone approves them. And you can you can schedule posts out of it, you can schedule campaigns out of it, unless you get a key stakeholder to approve the content itself, either internally or externally with your clients. Visual campaign editing. Imagine having the ability to just drag and drop massive pieces of content directly to the calendar, almost like puzzle pieces on a tabletop or chess pieces on a chessboard. You'll be able to move around massive pieces of content. Now, when it comes to the enterprise, Alexa e-commerce capabilities, you heard me right. Just like QVC and Home Shopping Network that sell to you directly from the television, you will be able to sell directly through smart speakers and TVs that are connected to those speakers through the Alexa devices. So you can set up a shop, you can set up your store in HelloWoofy, and then promote that as you start scheduling briefings. Sharing of categories. This is great if you own a franchise, or if you're a franchisee or a franchisor in that business model. You can send pre-approved categories of content to other owners of your franchise, or you can send it, to the other owners who are looking for content that is pre-approved from headquarters, or you can just send it out to other HelloWoofy customers as well who are looking to buy or just get content from you that you've already pre-made. And of course, there are other capabilities that are coming out very soon. Stay tuned with our Facebook group. That's where the roadmap exists. If you go to our homepage, you can see all the current integrations we have available and future integrations that are coming soon, including Twitch, including WhatsApp, and Tumblr, and Telegram, and Snapchat's coming out very soon. Pinterest is almost done. Shopify, Reddit, Slack, Google Web Stories, Blogger, Dribble, Messenger capabilities, as well as other YouTube and other capabilities coming soon. So this is Arjun Rai, founder and CEO. Did a quick demo for you guys showing you exactly the power of smart marketing for the price of a cup of coffee. This is HelloWoofy, smart marketing for underdogs. If you have any questions, please reach out to me personally, Arjun, ARJUN, at HelloWoofy.com. Hit us up on our social channels. Hit us up in the Content Masters Facebook group. And if you consider investing, and we still have the investment opportunity available, please consider investing as low as $100, on wefunder.com/HelloWoofy. Virtual hugs from your favorite platform for marketing, HelloWoofy.com. All right, guys, take care. Bye.